So can I talk about Morrissey? I mean, like, am I allowed to talk about Morrissey? People worship this guy. And when I say that, I mean people worship this guy.
Morrissey represents everything for us. He's our god here in Athens.
See what I mean?
Morrissey is the legend. He's an absolute legend. The best frontman I've ever seen, and that's above Bono, that's above Liam Gallagher, that's above Mick Jagger, everybody.
Okay, and I don't know what that guy just said, but why do people worship this guy? I mean, he's kind of a shithead. No, for reals. I've already had two people who don't even necessarily disagree with my opinion tell me, don't do this video. Don't do this video. Trust me. You don't want those Morrissey people coming after you. So...
Morrissey, fuck off and die. Oh, Morrissey, you depress me. Morrissey, fuck off and die.
Let's take a look at some of the lyrics. I was happy in the haze of a drunken hour. Oh, okay, cool. But heaven knows I'm miserable now. Okay. I was looking for a job, and then I found a job. Hey, good for you, Morrissey. You found a job, all right? And heaven knows I'm miserable now. What? Trudging slowly over wet sand, back to the bench where your clothes were stolen. This is the coastal town that they forgot to close down. Armageddon, come Armageddon, come Armageddon, come. Hide on the promenade, etched a postcard. How I dearly wish I was not here. In the seaside town that they forgot to bomb, come, nuclear bomb. And I just want to go ahead and say, nuclear bomb and Armageddon, do me a favor and don't listen to this guy. He doesn't, this one's probably actually one of his most depressing. I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. I am the sun and the air of nothing in particular. I mean, this song is weird, but it gets like really depressing. This might be one of the most depressing ones he has. There's a club if you'd like to go. You could meet somebody who really loves you. So you go and you stand on your own and you leave on your own and you go home and you cry and you want to die. Morrissey, man, that was rough. That was a... When you say it's gonna happen now, well, what exactly do you mean? See, I've already waited too long and all my hope is gone. Okay, I take that back. This might be the most depressing songs that he has. It goes, it's a slow song too, and it goes, last night I dreamt that somebody loved me. No hope, no harm, just another false alarm. I just feel bad for the guy, and I feel like you're doing too much at the same time. Like, relax. Life isn't that bad, dude. Last night I felt... You know, Morrissey, I think he just has a talent of being able to make any situation just sound like the worst thing in the world. Like, can you imagine what it would be like having Morrissey as a friend? Like, that would be so stressful. Show up to his house. Oh, hi, Mrs. Morrissey. Is your son home? Yeah, he's in his room. He's always in his fucking room. Oh, okay. Is it all right if I go see him? Yeah, go ahead. He's probably dead. I don't know. Go check. And you roll up. You're like, hey, Morrissey, what's up, dude? Hey, dog. Listen, I know you're always going through some tough times, a little depressed. So I thought I'd come over and, pay my boy a visit. You know what I'm saying? Like, say what's up and hang out. Maybe, want to do something. Oh, hello. I don't know how to do the accent, but it'd be weird. His hair would be all, hello, how are you? Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good, real good. Hey, listen, man. So let's do something, dog. You wanna? Well, how about you take me out tonight? Oh, you wanna go out? Hey, man, cool. Where do you wanna go? Oh, take me anywhere. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. All right, calm down. I mean, just, yeah, sure, man. Just get your clothes on and you're in your underwear. So. I mean, I would go out tonight, but I haven't got a stitch to wear. Huh? What? What are you talking? Bro, your closet's right there and it's full of... Get some clothes on, man. Get dressed. Let's go. It probably would be very stressful. So you go out, you're at the club, and you're like, hey, Morrissey, dog, hey, this club is pretty banging, dog. Thank you for bringing me here. There's a lot of girls, dude. There's a table of 2 girls right there on the side, Asians. I say, how about you, me and you go over there and hit them up, dog? What do you say? And he'd be like, last night I felt. Oh, okay, we're doing this now? All right, what'd you feel last night, man? Real arms around me. Oh, hey, you got laid last night? Sick, dog. See, life ain't so bad, man. Bump it. No hope, no harm. Wait, what? Just another false alarm. Que la chingada. So did you get laid or did you not get laid? So tell me how long. About like 5.5 inches. Before the last one. How long before the last false alarm? You're gonna be waiting a long time, buddy, unless you change that attitude, mister. And tell me how long before the right one. Dude, right now I feel like giving you my right one. This story is old. I know, it's very old. I know, but it goes on. Yeah, it goes on and on and on. You don't shut up. Goes on. Okay, look, fine. You keep singing, doing your thing, man. I'm gonna go talk to those 2 Asian chicks over there. I'm gonna get us laid tonight, buddy. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got rejected. Pretty hard, actually. I'm actually not really feeling that good. I kind of want to get out of here, man. What do you say we take you home? Oh, please don't drop me home. Why not? Because I haven't got one. La da da. Oh, I haven't got one. Oh, oh. Hey, this is the last time we're hanging out, dude. No, for real. Like, I can't do this anymore, man. Morrissey, I think you're a little bit crazy, okay? You don't have a home? I just picked you up from there 2 hours ago, dog. Dude, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. You're a shitty friend, bro. You're bringing me to this club. You're not even being a good wingman to me. Instead, you're just sitting here singing and checking out that table of dudes over there. Which, if I'm being quite honest, is starting to make me think twice about your sexuality. Oh. Dog. Hold on, what kind of bar is this, dude? Oh, you brought me to a gay bar? Dude, you gotta warn me about something like that. No wonder those Asian chicks didn't want to talk to me. Well, they don't normally want to talk to me either, but even more so now. I just think it's kind of funny that a lot of people still don't know that Morrissey's gay. I mean, the majority of people that like him do, but I run across people every once in a while, and they're like, no, Morrissey's not gay. Like, yeah, Morrissey's gay. Matter of fact, like, I have a conspiracy on that too.
I used to listen to the Nation's Choice, but then I found his somber voice. Monotony crept into me.
If you notice, it's nearly all blokes. It's not women that do it, it's men. Men are in love with him, not women.
Young heterosexual men and now older heterosexual men respond to that at a homoerotic level. I think it speaks to the homosexual component in a lot of heterosexual men.
Let's take a look at Morrissey and some of his dance moves. Because, I don't know if you can notice, it's a little on the unmasculine side. He's got a beautiful voice, and then when they show up to see him in concert, they're seeing feminine movements wiggling around like, ew, hey, I like this guy, but I don't know, I'm getting some kind of a feeling right now. It's like, yeah, he's luring you in to his trap. I see what you're doing, Morrissey. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, and Morrissey has come out and said, hey, I'm not gay and I'm not straight. I'm celibate. But that's cool, Morrissey. That's do you. He's claiming he's celibate, that's cool, but come on.
Morrissey, I think you deserve the minor key, because all you do is depress me. Oh, depress me, Morrissey.
Morrissey takes advantage of his fame that he has to push his certain belief systems on people. I had a friend she was a vegetarian, and this is a gold nugget. I'm so happy she told me this story because it all fit together after I heard this story. Vegetarian, and I asked her, oh, why are you vegetarian? And she told me one time that she went to a Morrissey concert, her and her cousins, and she was listening to Morrissey, and he started singing his song. I guess it's called Meat is Murder from the Meat is Murder album. Anyway, he's singing this song, and while he's singing it, in the background behind him, he's got screens, and he's playing like dogs with like no arms or legs, cats with like eyeballs gouged out, cows getting slaughtered, and chickens being killed, all in the background. That's a very powerful thing. It's propaganda and it's mind control that this guy was doing to all the people that were there at his concert. Anyways, later that night, they went to a restaurant and they were ordering, and the cousins were like, what are you gonna get? Oh, well, you know what? I normally get a chicken sandwich, but you know what? I'm not gonna eat meat ever again in my life. And that was it. All her cousins agreed too, and they were like, I'm a vegetarian too. Everybody became a vegetarian that night. And it's just like, wow, you know, that's kind of funny. You know, that decision that was made based off of this concert. He pushes that. He pushes the vegetarian thing. He also obviously pushes depression. And it's probably the biggest thing that bothers me about him the most is that it's not just him, but it's also the people that are around that are fans of him. They kind of view his music as though it's some sort of therapy. The same friend was she was in high school, depressed, and her cousins were like, oh, hey, we know how to help you. Listen, they gave her a Morrissey CD. Listen to this. This is gonna help you. And sure enough, she went home, she popped it in, and she was like, oh my God, this guy knows exactly what I'm going through, what I'm feeling. And she became hooked. But you have to imagine, like, man, is this music really therapy though? Is it therapy? That's my question. Is it helping? Or is it just relating to you? Like, if I was going through depression and somebody tried to hand me a CD of Morrissey and said, hey, going through depression? Check this out, dude. This is gonna help you. I'd be like, why don't you give me a bottle of scotch and a handgun to blow my fucking brains out? Are we done with this psychiatry bullshit? Pop quiz, what movie is that from? Huh? I seriously wouldn't even want to meet Morrissey. Like, if Morrissey even personally invited me and said, hey, that was a cool video, like, come down, I'll let you come to my concert, you can go backstage and meet me and we can hang out, I'd be like, hell no, dude. I want to meet your ass and leave me all depressed and shit. Nah, I probably would go. Now, you guys can watch this video on your own by yourself, but he's interviewed in this, and he was asked about suicide. So he starts talking about suicide, and the way that he describes suicide is very peculiar. How do you say it? He describes suicide as people finally taking control of their lives, as if they didn't have control before when they wanted to die. They didn't have control, but when they actually committed suicide, that's them actually taking control of their life and making that decision. And then he also said it was very admirable to kill yourself. What? That's something that guy can't be saying. He shouldn't say that. Because even if you believe that, just the fact that you have so many people that admire you so much, and a large percentage of your audience and fan base are depressed people who have problems, it's probably not the smartest thing to say, to hold up suicide as this amazing thing that you respect and you admire so much. Because you might have a fan or two that's on the brink of suicide, and they're going to remember, like, oh, Morrissey said that he admires people who commit suicide. It's very admirable, and it's taking control. Maybe I should just go ahead and do it, because I want Morrissey to love me. Shut up, Morrissey. There's a clip of someone asking him, could he see himself ever living with another person?
Could you ever imagine living with someone?
No, I couldn't really imagine it. I couldn't imagine why it would even take place, really. I just couldn't imagine being with somebody. I don't think human beings are meant to live together. I really don't. I don't think human beings get on in any capacity.
It's a funny note to end on, because it's like, shut up, man. Dude, shut up. Get out of here. Like, I understand he's living his life. He's just giving his opinion, whatever. But get the hell out of here, man. Like, I know chicks are hard to live with, don't get me wrong. But that's part of the process of being a human being, is you mate with the opposite sex, you create new life, you live together, you might get married, you might not get married, and you just work it out. It's just like, I don't think human beings are meant to be. Of course we are. We're designed like that. We just have to work together to do. I don't even have to explain this. This is just something we know, right? But in conclusion, Morrissey's kind of a dick. I would love if Morrissey put out a song or two every once in a while of like something positive, you know? Like, there's so much goodness in this world and in this life, and thinking about not just yourself and how you think and how you feel, but thinking about others, starting a family, doing the whole thing, looking upon the future and not just yourself, and doing something positive with your life. That, or you could just fuck off and die.
You send me